course, the radio was popular in the Prohibition. And then we have another president here from Ohio this time, and the invention of Chef Boyardee in Cleveland, 1924. And then we kind of came in through the Depression here in the 1930s. Or 1929, the stock market crashed, and we lost a lot of jobs. People had less money, and in 1933, 1 out of every 3 Ohioans were unemployed, and programs were created. Toledo Zoo actually had buildings built by the CCC. And then we have a famous person from Ohio that was the king of comic strip. And then we have Roy Rogers here in 1937. He had his first movie, and he was born in Cincinnati. And also, right here, in the eye of the eagle, there's a teacher here that was from Michigan, which, you know, we're not supposed to have Michigan people for college, you know, it's or Ohio people. But for him, I put an M for Michigan in the eye, because he wanted something on here for Michigan. So then we're into World War II, and that was from 1939 to 1945. And the purple is the Allied powers, and the Central powers are in blue. And American joined 1941, and there were 840 Ohioans served in this war. And they not only fought in the war, but created military bases and factories to help support the war. Okay, so then we're in another decade here. This was the astronaut that came on the moon. And I kind of tried to explain how the rocket we used back then, what breaks away, the storage of the lunar module and all of that. The rockets. And then down here I just put the Play-Doh. It was in Cincinnati at 1956, and actually I read that it was designed as a wallpaper cleaner. And then down here was Wendy's, was a business that began in Columbus. And then there's John Glenn here, and Neil Armstrong. Apollo 11, this was actually the first landing on the moon. We have different parts of the rocket. And then this is the big splashdown. When they came back from the moon, that's how they came back. So this was kind of a spot where I wasn't quite sure what to do in this decade, so I had the kids help me do some research for me. And this was grade 3. Kind of talked about different things that were going on, and we had 24 Ohio astronauts, and this is our birthplace of flight. And we did the basketball here. The Napoleon High School basketball team won the state champs. And I'm just kind of put another state here, and the slogan was actually created in 1984 to promote tourism. And then we have the state mammal, the white-tailed deer. So this was all kind of researched by the kids. So after the 1990s, we went into the Persian Gulf War. In 1990, Iraq invaded Kuwait, and there were 10,000 soldiers that were Ohioans that joined this war. It just kind of has the different countries that are around Iraq. Just kind of ends then with our state bird, the cardinal, and then this is our 2000. So I just kind of ended it here with the Ohio bicentennial. You see a lot of this on the barns around this area, so I just kind of used that to end